Live. I feel like me I rush myself. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thought. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Damn, where my things at? Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to the students. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, lawyer, doctor, Indian chief, no teeth. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others. My engineers and my AC techs and all that. Big up on yourself. Thank you for being here this morning. Here we are in another beautiful morning. I believe it's Friday, and it's Friday, the October 20th. Present in the moment, I must say. It's the freaking weekend, baby! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Let's give thanks and praises within our spirit as we move on with the show, as we go on with the program. We have a lot to talk about this morning, but of course, I have to big up who is here, present and early. Miss Goldie Robinson is the first one in the building this morning. Miss Goldie Robinson, big up yourself. Audrey Wright, big up yourself. Thank you for being here this morning as well. Audrey says, morning fam and present teacher. Great goodies is in the building with us this morning. Sean Cassell is here this morning. Says, please hit the like button as you join the live. It's the least we can ask, right? Pussy Galore is in the building this morning. King Big's on fire this morning. Morning fam. Big up yourself and thank you, Wayne Nathan, Lady J, Karen Mason, Senior Sexy, Veronica Gale, Kite Tight Jai Empress, Dainty D, Purple Royal, Five Field 6'3", all the way from England. Five Field 6'3", big up yourself, and I appreciate you. I put a video up this morning on my other channel, SouFLoTV, and Five Field 6'3" was like one of the first persons over there in the comment section from early this morning. Same way. So that tells me you're vibing with me on multiple different platforms, and I appreciate that greatly, right? Elaine Brown is in the building this morning as well. Life Through Erica TV is here. Big up yourself. Virtuous Fire. Guava 876 is in the building. Karen Notice says, good morning, SouFLo and family. Up, up, up. It's the freaking weekend, baby. Enough love to all. Shay is in the building with us this morning. Crystal G. Vicky. Victory is in the building with us this morning. Mr. Article Dan Daya checking in from Guatemala City. Mr. Article Dan always all over the place. All right, sir. From Guatemala City. Wait, no, Mexico that. How are things down there? Marcia, you're not trying to cross the border to come back in. I think your paper straight and everything. You should be good. I hope I hope you're having fun, friend. Marcia Walters is here. Virtuous Fire say it's the freaking weekend, baby. Yes, Audrey Wright. If I didn't call your name like Charmady Star, Sis Afia. Grand Rising, everyone. Sis Afia. Big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Dion McFarlane, not Dion. Dion McFarlane. You know how we go already. Sometimes the little patwa just slip out. So me say Dion instead of Dion. When me they try twang. Sandra Ellis is in the building with us this morning. Wayne Score. Blessings family. Banches, thank you for being here. Perlis 123. Thank you for being here. Mr. Article Dan says Guatemala, brother. Guatemala? Isn't Guatemala in Mexico? Yes, I'm vibing with you while working from home, says Five Field 6'3". Veronica Gale says it's in Cuba. No. Guantanamo is in Cuba. Guatemala is Mexico. I know Mexico. Here you. Let me just Google that. Somebody please tell me where Guatemala is, please. Where? I'm going to ask Google, because I'm not answer quick enough. It's in Central America. I want to know. Live Through Erica TV says Mexico. Lady J says Guatemala is different to Mexico. Okay. Come on, the computer. Where is Guatemala located? Guatemala. Okay. It says, with all of us going to school this morning, all right? It says Guatemala, officially Republic of Guatemala, Spanish, is a country in Central America and is bordered to the north and the west by Mexico, to the northeast by Brazil, to the east by Honduras, and to the southeast by El Salvador. So Guatemala is a whole country by itself. I thought Guatemala was in Mexico. I hear people say they're going down to Guatemala all the time to have some fun, and there's this, that. I thought it was Mexico. You see that? You live and you learn, and you learn something new every day, and you're never too big to learn, right? So they're in Central America, bordered by Mexico, Belize, and Honduras and El Salvador. Wow. Kill me dead, me never know that. So, all right, so we learned you this morning. That's why I was trying to tell you it's a country by itself. So, Kaita, why you never just say it's a country by itself? Why you have to say all them other something there? Y'all confuse me. Miss Slow, you should have just said it's a country by itself. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Yeah, SouFlo. You're thinking Guadalajara.
Guadalajara is Mexico. Yeah. All right, family. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Rotten. So it's okay. So you have Guantanamo Bay, which is Cuba, where them did hold the people them. Then you have Guadalajara, which is Mexico, and Guatemala, which is a country all by itself, bordered by, it's in Central America, bordered by Mexico, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. Oh, King Biggs say I've been there twice. Is it nice, King Biggs? Come in or no? While we talking all that, let me go ahead and put Saninka Limited number and contacts up here. I saw somebody yesterday saying they needed the number to get in touch with them again. So here is the number: 1954 275 9737. And if you are, and here's their not WhatsApp, here's their email. If you can't get through the number, which I know you can, sonkia17@gmail.com. All right. And this is for all your solar needs, especially the, what we call them again? The big solar lights. All right. Here we go. Boom, right, that's all. All right. We learned something new this morning. We you see, ain't nothing wrong with learning something new. Some people act like so them know everything. I'm not one of those kind of people. Me just talk everything that I know, and then when people correct me, I stand corrected. That's actually the best way to learn. I've learned that you acting like you know everything always leaves you not knowing anything, because people will laugh after you when you act like you know everything, and then them who actually know stuff, they won't share information with you because you're a person that act like you know everything. So I'm not afraid to say I didn't know. I did not know. I really thought Guatemala was in Mexico. I used to actually think people crossing the border coming over into the U.S. from Mexico were going through the last part called Guatemala. I swear I thought Guatemala bordered Texas, and that's where, why, I don't know. Anyhow, when we move this morning, lots of festivities going on. I think we should start out with a laugh. Y'all know Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty recently got married, right? Right. And then, of course, there was a man who is said to be Miss Kitty's ex, the man who said something about, he said something about the 2 plate of food that he brought Miss Kitty out on a date to go eat some food. And Miss Kitty ordered 2 plates of food and him not lie, turn him off. It turned him off bad. So he didn't really pursue anything else much from there. But her eating habit was a turn off. Right? So Miss Kitty, she got married recently to a very esteemed gentleman who is of the upper echelon as well. And these things, Miss Kitty herself, highly accomplished on these things. I don't know if it really a mad out the ex-man or he's just trolling us. But I want the man make up a song, right? I don't know if y'all seen it, but he made up a song. So he put out 4 videos and they're funny as hell. Check this out. The man say he's in therapy because he can't get over Miss Kitty. See that? Kaita Joy Empress knows about it. So, boy, I don't know. You let go a good one. Yeah, I gotta laugh first. You think he's trolling, Lady J? But if you, let's go right into it. So here's the first one. Here's the.
La 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 la. My baby gone. My fluffy married another man. I've lost my baby. She had a wedding, and now she's steady with someone. And me a man. Doing bad.
I'm doing bad.
My baby gone. And if and maybe I'm going crazy. That on me, sudden on me, put a ring on it. The 2 plate of food of the dash. Fluffy juice for run left me. Everybody on a sick and broken out. My baby gone.
It's a hit. It's a big song.
Lost my baby.
It's a big song.
La 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 la.
Yo, the man said, my baby gone. My fluffy married another man. And if but a maybe, I'm going crazy. Yo, this song actually sounds good in itself. See, just by itself. My baby gone. My fluffy married another man. The man said the 2 plate of food of the dash. Well, baby gone and left me. Regret the 2 plate of food now, daddy. Watch a big tune. Then this. Here,
You've married to Miss Kitty.
Wait. After that, you think that was the end of it? I think the tune is big. I think some producer needs to jump on it quickly. My baby gone. My fluffy married another man. I know if maybe my baby gone and left me. I am going crazy. Yo, that can work. That can work. It's the content is clean and it's relatable. Anyhow, he make a next video. And the next video he make is about him warning Miss Kitty's new husband. So here what?
Mr. Ian Wilkinson.
Lord God.
King's Counsel.
King's Counsel.
You've married to Miss Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be a very smart man because I know that you are a good chess player. And chess players are usually smart.
Strategic.
I am sure you must, as a King's Counsel attorney,
Mm-hmm.
as a chess player,
Mm-hmm.
and I am assuming a smart man, you must have ensured that you put certain things in place before that wedding, like a prenuptial.
Okay.
Make sure that your prenuptial is in good order.
Watch my boy around us.
It must be an airtight prenuptial that you put in place. Because you know that Miss Kitty is all about the money.
See,
And for all those people who continue to wanting to tell me what to do, all those little nasty bitches, those Zutopeks, the Jezebels, the Virago, the Skettle, boom, them. Well, try to tell me what to do. Me know someone used to telling man what to do, you know. Because these nowadays woman, who in charge of the man. Who know for the man I run around the house, who know for the man I beat them within the drawers. I am not one of those men. I am not one of the men that you can tell what to do.
Yes.
No, little Jezebel can't tell me what to do, what to post, what to say. Okay? Talking about Alice Bucket and all this thing. Me no know I'm afraid of Alice Bucket, I'm afraid of Alice Crab them. And no for no, I go to Dubai, go make man shit in our mouth for money.
My baby gone.
That is what is important.
I will pause him. I can't stand the new phone. I see what. It pause at the most inopportune time. Me, I wonder if that brother, okay. I seriously, is he a comedian? Is he somebody in the music industry that writes music? Is it who him? Because I don't know him, and apparently people are saying he was with Miss Kitty before, and that who him? But the man festive. I ain't lying. He's saying some weird stuff, but boy, he's trolling. My baby gone. My fluffy married another man. I know if I may be, I am going crazy.
Oh no, go to Dubai, go make man shit in our mouth for money. I am standing up for what is right. And when you are right, you cannot be wrong. But your mind so twisted now. Your mind so twisted that you don't know right from wrong. Me with upon social media stand up for the right. And me not for. But somebody like a Queenie, where they are in England and do shoplifting, and she elevate and celebrate. Queen is the one for Huno that is a hero. because in the world of you modern nowadays women, Uno twist everything back and front so much that right is now wrong and wrong is right. So Mr. Ian Wilkinson, QC, this one is for you, sir.
Queen's Counsel.
Ensure a lot of attorneys are getting disbarred. Ensure that you do nothing at all that could put your law license in jeopardy. Because if you lose your money, you're going to lose your wife. How can anybody be in such a situation where you catch by your top? That is, you're broke. If you get broke, your woman left you. And that can be right. That's something right. Poopa Jesus. Mr.
Somebody said they went for dinner and that's it. I don't think Miss Kitty will be coming out. Miss Kitty probably not on her honeymoon right now. I don't think Miss Kitty will be coming out to address this. Or maybe she will after she gets back. After she discussed this with the husband. And she said, baby, you think we should have answered? Because, you know, in her other line of professional work, she is not only a public figure, but she's in the world of entertainment. So sometimes you can take something and stretch it. You know what I'm saying? And people are entertained on these kind of things. I'm funny bad, me not lie. That's why I'm asking, is he a comedian or is he in the industry or who is he? Who is he? Vicky said, Miss Kitty look pregnant. You know, me hear somebody else say that too. Say, okay, everybody is just gonna adore the wedding dress, but ignore the fact that the belly is already showing, right? I thought Miss Kitty was pretty young, as in her 20s. I don't know why, because I've known Miss Kitty to be around for about 20 years already. And wifey said, no, she's not. She a big man. So we went to go look it up. Miss Kitty is like 41 years old or something like that. Now some people are saying, man, y'all have baby at 41. Lord God. But you know, some people prioritize their life. And Miss Kitty was one of them people that prioritized. She said she would never have a child if she couldn't be able to take care of the child and afford certain things in life and a certain type of lifestyle for the child, which I don't see no problem with that. I think that's what all of
Mr.
us should.
Ian Wilkinson.
I think that's what all of us should have done or should do when you're planning children. You also plan ahead and make sure you can actually don't bring them come suffer. You know, don't bring them come suffer. I heard one Jamaican man say one day, breed up the girl them and carry the whole I pick to them, make them come suffer with the whole away. God now, nobody in a Jamaica now dead from hungry. And God will guide them. And I thought that was kind of risky, to say the least. To say the least. But the brother, you're funny. I'm well funny. Them say Miss Kitty is what? Pregnant too. So that must hurt him even more. Pussy Galore says, good for her if the rumors are true. Yeah, man, married and pregnant and have husband for baby or baby for husband, baby for husband or husband for the baby. Because you know some people have a baby for the husband but and don't have no, or have a baby but don't have no husband for the baby, no man for the baby. Them don't know who baby it is, but them just fling a baby give somebody and these kind of things. If she knows who our baby daddy is, that's a plus. That's a plus. He's saying that she's a gold digger, yet he was willing to be with her sour grapes. The man Sam was willing to be with her until you know, the eating habits and stuff. 2 plates of food one time. 2 plates of food one time and him Sam couldn't take it. You know, I'm a big man, but I don't want my woman big like that. Yeah. Me if you eat 2 plates of food, you eat 1. Let me give you a joke, right? And shout out to whoever I was with at this time years ago. I hope you're not hurt still and have overcome certain things. But I remember being in a specific relationship. That time that me and Maga man, you know, little and thing. And the woman I was with was also Maga and little and thing. But you know, when you start nyam food together, and woman a cook and she cook big pot of food and these things and the food good and so on and so forth. So this particular person used to watch my plate. I mean, notice it. I noticed it. You know, your women stay. If we notice something now, we say it, a lie we tell. But I noticed it. I noticed when food I share out, she used to like watch my plate and watch for her plate. And if me have 4 pieces of meat and she have 2, she take out 2 more pieces of meat, put on fair plates. So she have the same amount of meat. I have the same amount of rice and everything else I have that's on the plate. So I said to her one day, I said, you know, I'm a man and I'm 6. I think at the time I was like 6'4.5" or something, 6'5". I said, me a man, me over 6 feet tall, and you are a woman and you're barely 5 feet tall. You should not be eating the same amount of food that I'm eating. Because I notice that every time me eat and you eat, we plate look the same. I say it's only a matter of time before, you know, you start grow this way, sideways, like so. All right. Sure, so said, so done. Couple of years pass, and that person doubled in weight. Literally doubled in weight. Now, when you're in a relationship and your spouse doubles in weight, put on a whole new person of themselves, that's something that can cause problems. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is going to stay the same. And you know, you look back at people and you're like, oh, look at me. Even yourself, you look back at look at me 20 years ago, look at me 15 years ago, 10 years ago. But when you're doubling weight like 2-3 years into a relationship, and you completely look different from what was attractive to your partner in the first place, you can cause problems. So, anyways, long story short, that relationship came to an end. Now, I remember speaking to this individual after, and this individual is telling me about their sexploits. You know, how life is after. And the person said, how come you never pick me up when we are do it? I said, pick you up? I was trying to preserve my back. Pick you up and you weigh more than I do. You weigh more than me. If you pick you up. Go to the gym and look around and watch the man them will lift big heavy weights. They're lifting within their weight limit all the way up to it's only the big Hulk man them where they pass supplements and stuff where you hear in a back of gym and you hear clack clang clang with iron and them take some extra stuff to boost them up and them man they lift twice them weight and a half them weight size Regular man don't lift them kind of something there. So I told her that. I said, me pick you up? You're bigger than me. You weigh more than me. How me supposed to pick you up? You want man pick you up and walk around with me and all this. In that case, she should have picked me up. I'll walk around with me. Me can angle them something there here, man. So some men are turned off when they see a woman eat a lot, especially if she not do no exercise or nothing like that. And you know she was 140 when you first met, and then you look around like that, and only 12 months have passed, and now she's 280, and you're like, Jesus Christ, where you go? You know, some people need to gain some weight though. Your maga, you can put on a little something and look round up, but don't go looking like 3 times your size and 2 times your size in a short period of time. I don't think your partner is going to be impressed, because that's not what they wanted. That's not what attracted them in the first place. You know what I mean? And some people are easily turned off. Now, the only people that are excluded from this are the people that will get sick and them can't help it. So they gain weight because they're on some kind of a medication that makes them gain weight and these kind of things. Them people are excluded, or the baby mamas and wives of mothers of children, I should say, they are excluded as well. Because you know how that go already. Women who bear children, their body completely change after. Some women get back to being skinny and small and little, but if you see them behind the scenes, they're literally around there eating rabbit food. See? And me don't want nobody when they're rabbit food. You have to can't eat food like me. Me want we have to say curry goat like me. You have to say oxtail and like me, rice and peas like me, a whole fish steak like me, escovitch and these kind of things like me. So I don't deal with the straw body. I don't deal with the straw body. Thickness is good. Thick lives. I know. But a difficulty. It's a difficult. You look at the person and you don't see that person anymore, then there's a problem. Right? And that goes for men too. I don't know why some man feel like so for them belly can go all the way out here so to where him can't even see him tealing no more. And when she look feet, she have to go search way up under this one, lift up this roll and part with that to find your little bill teal wheelie. It goes for us too. It goes for us too. We have to try to keep ourselves in shape. An older couple said one of the best things you can do for your relationship is try to maintain or try to remain as close to who you were when you first met, as in size wise. Grow in person, but size wise, try to maintain somewhere close to this. So you're not going to stay the same. That's just life. You're not going to stay the same, but try to maintain. Then shout out to the couples who get fat together and enjoy each other. Then you have that. I mean, that works. Get fat together and enjoy each other. You ever do that yet? Tell you look at each other and you say, boy, babe, my belly. Biggie, man. Jesus Christ. Me not like this though. And she has said the same thing about herself. She's like, yeah, I feel me need to go back in the gym to cause me not like how me I look neither. And the two I don't know. I want to look for each other. I want to can say these things to each other. And you can take off your clothes and feel comfortable in front of the person you are with. And then when you decide, say, you know what? I think at time we start changing how we eat and start, go back to the gym and get in shape and go for some walks and jogging and these kind of things. And them things that make your bond closer. Yeah. Not one person sitting over there watching the next person like, you don't look like the guys at the gym. I like the guys at the gym better. That's how you used to look. Then give that kind of look there, but them not say it, but you can feel the vibes, right? So or vice versa. The husband I look on her and I say, you don't look like the girls at the gym. You used to look like that, but now you look like. If you can love each other through all phases of life, then you are probably for each other. So you have to love your partner when them fat and when them skinny and when them put on little weight and when them take it back off and all these things. And be there to encourage as well. Just like you want them to encourage you too. And say, come on now, be a man, you put on too much weight, let's go. Some people get offended by that because your partner is not supposed to tell you that. I have news flash for you. In a relationship, right? Your partner is supposed to be the most honest person you ever met. So if you're gonna get any kind of criticism, it's supposed to come from your partner. When your partner can keep you in line, they help you to become a better person. It is how you take what is said to you that can turn it into something bad, right? So if your partner tell us, babe, look, you with somebody, right? You're trying to say to yourself, man, I'm trying to live life with you. I'm trying to be here 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road, and we still fit and we still can enjoy life. We don't want 15, 20 years down the road, you sit down in a hospital because diabetes take over your body and you just lose a leg and now your blood pressure sky high and you're sick out and me have to run back and forth from home to hospital because I can't stay in the hospital with you. You know what I mean? Your partner is supposed to look at you and say, I love you so much. Look, babe, come on. You used to be on top of your health. You know, you're gaining a whole lot of weight. And I mean, I love you in all sizes, but you know, feel like you put on too much weight. Me hear how you breathe heavy. Your heart is overworking. And your partner supposed to say them something there to you, and you're supposed to take it to heart and take it with a grain of salt, even though it's gonna make you feel bad. You take it with a grain of salt and say, you know what? You're right, babe. You're right. All right. So set a date, starting Monday morning, back to the gym, or go out for a little walk, or you want to come walking with me, or you want to come to the park with me and work out with me, or something like that. That's how it's supposed to go. Your partner is supposed to correct you. Your partner is supposed to point out your flaws. You can point out their flaws too, and you're supposed to better them. What all people them call it again? Iron sharpeneth iron. Not true? Iron sharpens iron. And that me want. I want my iron to sharpen my iron. Iron sharpen iron. Tell me which part I need to tighten up, and I'll tighten up right there. But nobody get mad just because me say you need to tighten up. Then that not gonna go nowhere. Right? Right. So that's where we're at with it this morning. Big up to Miss Kitty again and her new wedding. I heard this was her longtime partner, by the way, but it led us into a relationship stock. My brother, under all joke, another thing that the elders said was many of serious things are said in jest, meaning a lot of people tell you the truth under sights, like it was a joke, right? If you only know it wasn't the joke, I true them tell. So I'll do me, brother, there. I talk about my baby gone. My fluffy married another man. There's probably some part of him that has some regrets right now. You know what I mean? There's probably some part of him that have some regrets right now. Otherwise, how could you explain him constantly putting out this material? That means it's on his mind. It's on his mind. You know, say maybe if she did tighten up in this area or do something like that, or maybe him just a look on himself and said, "Damn, he's a big man. May I get older? She was a good catch." You know, me too picky kind of thing. You know, the people who look for perfection. I mean, I look for perfection too, but there are some people that they won't budge. They just like everything have to be perfect. And if you're not perfect, like, oh, she got to order 2 plates of food. X, done. I don't want you in my life no more kind of thing. You have regrets about them thing there later, right? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. How are you?
I'm good, family. How you doing?
A blessed day this morning, rain falling.
Yes.
Yeah, you put out a next video about planning to see the wedding. So I went to the psychiatrist and have about 3 different tablets taken, and he don't bathe, he don't wash his foot, all him drinking his water.
Wait, you put out a next video?
Yes.
And
yes.
it's him went to go get some
And
psychiatrist help.
Too, he's crying.
You might cry?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that video there. I want. So, you see, you know what? I think behind all the joking is probably something serious.
Yes, instead of washing foot, not even foot him no wash.
Not even foot him no wash.
And
him not eating or nothing.
Just taking go psychiatrist. Are you sure the tablets that what the psychiatrist give him?
And he might take 3 different medication.
Yes.
Oh, he may have to laugh.
Since the friend see the wedding is Saturday, him not eat, him not drink. Just water.
The way Miss Kitty look good in her wedding dress and dancing.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm gonna look for that video.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye bye. Lord God. Say him not eat. Probably you see the wedding picture or the wedding video, and he hasn't been drinking anything but water, and him no wash no pot, not even him foot them him no wash. Now, brother, there must be a comedian here, man. He must be. Pussy Galore said he was getting cussed out online. That's why he's backpedaling. But him now backpedal. He's still saying the same things he's been saying. And again, some of what he is saying is true. Some of what I say are true. Very true. And you can't go around it. A facts, because I said it. I said what he said. Like, me not look no problems from nobody, you know. But I remember the first time I saw Queenie. And Queenie was in a store shopping in the UK. She was shopping with no money, kind of shoplifting. And the guy, the security guard, catch up with her in a store or something like that. I remember that's years ago, the first time I saw it. And then she was like, something, I get on my bomb, put the clock, this, And I said, and that's who a lot of people was like, big up Lady Queen, Lady Gangster, and whatever. And I was like, yo, this is a big woman. This is a grown woman. But hold on. This and then people I get at the time I never know. So people are saying, and then people here get visa for go foreign and look how them represent we and all these things. So I did say the same thing before. So I'm not gonna bite my tongue and talk. There is truth in what he is saying, some of it. You know what I'm saying? But him seem obsessed with the Miskitty part though. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. How you doing?
All right. And you?
I'm good enough. Can't complain.
I was wondering, how you played the video with the guy yesterday morning with the gun and turn the man to you, come back and talk about how him backpedal now.
Come in a seat. I didn't see any, as far as I know.
Yesterday, I fought for the people in business. There was a comment or anything. Over the people in yard, and Papa is from one live where we must show with the boy about man, we got him, it's out now, so them got him father and him brother,
right,
him uncle, and must lock them up, let them go, whatever, and him a run and hide because them find him, them know who.
Right.
So him did a ball now and about him never mean it. And man say, we can't believe this, that would be the vice clip come out in
we covered that, yes.
Checking her until I say, and she her clothes. I've done him, never done her life, and all different kind of things.
You missed
so
that yesterday.
No, because the police them look through you. You think you didn't know.
No, you missed that yesterday, because we covered that yesterday.
No, you put us part in my ball now, and I say, like, sorry.
No, remember somebody call in and tell me about it, and me tell if we go over to Papa Link to go see it today.
Oh, we never know.
Yeah,
well in my ball now. All right, so bro.
But them not catch him yet.
No,
that's what me a wait on. All right, yeah, me no want them kill him neither, but well depends. But that me a wait on that part.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, me think she gonna tell me so them catch him. But yeah, no want nobody dead just like that. But if you is a killer or somebody who's been killing innocent people, then I don't mind seeing you die, because you don't deserve to be here. You can't make life, so where I take life for? And some people taking life so frivolously, like somebody give you a couple US dollars or $250 and you kill somebody for that. Yeah, you should go. You should go to them there. But if it's a man where they just lose himself and I try a thing for social media and get caught up, I don't want them really kill him. But go find him still JCF and make sure say we safe when we touch the ground here. All right. Yeah. Lesson on Guatemala this morning. Here now, we still not touch all the topics yet, you know. Country girl says, Dorothy, I don't think he is mean. I think he is hurt and he don't know how to express his feelings or to move on. Him probably did think nobody was gonna marry Miss Kitty, or him probably did think Miss Kitty did gonna have one like a little broke down, pop down man where she have to go fix up and patch up. You know, she probably thought that's what it was gonna be. She have to go get a little patch up man. And she ended up getting an upper echelon man with that button of people feelings, you know. It's not the fact say It's not the fact that she married, you know. It's the fact that a lot of people, because she passed her remarks over the years, so a lot of people who kept telling her that all the talk you're talking, you see, you don't have no chick, no child. No man no one breed you. You don't have no picnic. You have no talk. No man wants you. You haven't been proposed to or nothing like that. No man no want turn you in a wife. You put back them tough like one, big like this and that. Them really style Miss Kitty over the years. So the people that who in them feelings now are the ones who she didn't just get a little man what she did have to go patch up, right? I'll fix up and say, come make you look good like somebody because you're representing me and I'm Miss Kitty. No, she got a man who stands on his own, completely upon him own, right? She have a man of a higher esteem. She have a man that is, and you know, we talked about this yesterday in Jamaica. Your job is who you are. That's why when them do the news, them say, double murder took place over in Crescent Lane, and it was a laborer, 27-year-old Calvin Jones, and construction worker, 32-year-old Delvan Smith, and something. Why they put the career field job description in there is because that's how the place is in Jamaica. So we know when you talk about Miss Kitty and you say yes, and she's married, and her husband is Queen's Counsel, sometimes so esteemed attorney. That. Not only that, he is how you say it? No, a partner. He's a partner in a prominent law firm. Now, there's a difference between working for a law firm as an attorney and being a partner in that law firm. We're not going to do the work for those who don't know. So it's like, rotted. We there tell her, say, nobody never go on to her and then look who take her. Right. So, me don't know. People in them feelings. They're in their feelings. But again, big up to Miss Kitty same way. Why, Miss Kitty, you get whole heap of big up this week on SouFLoTV? I don't know. L.A. Lewis says that the husband don't have to six-pack him belly. Big old, big LOL per L.A. Lewis. You don't need no six-pack. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
My God.
What go on, family?
They are a freestyle in Babylon, you know.
All right, sir. You have it on Bluetooth or speaker or something?
Yeah, we take it off by Bluetooth.
You're clear now. You're clear now. Talk to one of man want. Your life on the ear now.
So yeah, so what do you mean I go like to ask you? You want to say, what the lady name? Alison.
Like me want to save her. The one who shit in a bucket.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No, man, but oh God. Come on now. We're not for crucify her.
Bro, that's coming like a some ritual doodle.
We're not for crucify her, though, brother. If we crucify her and she dead, she don't have no way to come back and redeem herself. I think everybody is worthy of redemption to a certain degree. No, that's
sick, man.
It was sick. I'm not gonna lie. It was sick. It was absolutely sick.
That's it. That's like literally it.
That's
it. That's a character done, man.
You see the that food guy, the white man, the food guy where them have millions of followers. I forgot his name.
Mark Waynes and
no, yeah, but him in par with Mark Waynes and them. But he made a video where he said, Jamaica, we need to talk.
But most.
Yeah, and him cause check it. He works actually with large travel groups from overseas. See? So they come to his channel to see where's the next hotspot in Jamaica and the next thing. Anything in point out, they go there. So he was recommending Crab Circle, and then him say, I'm not recommending. I will no longer be recommending Crab Circle again. And I hope, but he wasn't mean with it. Him just said he hopes that proper things are put in place, and then the place can up and running nice again. Because Jamaica is a beautiful place with a lot of beautiful stuff to see, and the food is off the chain and all these things, right? He'll recommend other places, but just not there till it get back together. David, him name Marcia Waters. Okay. Yeah, so here's what I'm saying. If him can be so forgiving, then so can we. She's ours.
No, well, the thing is, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Not Alison. Crab Circle, it could be redeemed.
But not her.
Day.
But not her.
Listen, no, like that. Come on, man.
Somebody said she gonna sell clothes or do something else, but leave food service alone.
Not even red pies enough for sell.
Wait, say it again.
Not even rat pies, woman.
Not even rat pies.
Not even rat pies.
Oh God.
No, but then you see, because we kind of grew up in a restaurant family, you know, my dad kind of have a restaurant family.
Yeah.
That's something did happen, man. When I really got said the details of that, but something did happen because by a close family with the restaurant after, you know, change over in a certain period of time, which change over to pet shop and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of struck a nerve because due to the restaurant, they changed over. And it was a booming restaurant because like every Sunday evening, you know, like fish and bami up on the menu, and the queue used to like twist it down on the street.
See.
So all that one kind of stopped, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of draw a weird correlation to my experience with my family.
It trigger you.
And then just, yeah, you know what I mean? It worked around, man.
Boy, brother.
I guess not that there's to speak for a lot of people too.
Yeah, true. Come see the comments online. Nobody seems to be willing to forgive her. Actually, you see the first video. You didn't see two of the video them.
You know, honestly, I not see no.
No man.
Whatever I see, I do what on the internet, I kind of blur it.
Okay.
And I can't make the distinction to see what really happened. But I see the toilet, the napkin drop around door.
If you didn't see the video, you are going. So I guarantee, if you see the video, you're probably gonna find her and fight her.
I'll fight her. The dirty napkin drop around, and then the audacity the woman come back and I say, "Yo, the woman out, don't show that if you record me." Yeah, but she apologized, you know, man. And she said afraid she didn't afraid, you know. Come on, now. That's not cut it, Jed.
That's not cut it.
No,
God. Poor thing. I feel for her still, Jano, I'm not lie. But she was doing what she had to do. You know, here's the truth. I know she alone do it. That's the truth. So I want her to think, no, I know high possibility. Them tell we. They who work out there told us that she's not the only one that do it. One man said the whole of we do it. She alone do it. But I true the woman next to her jealous because she a sellout every day. She said, "All this place crowded." She get the most sales out there. And you know they feel away. So she recorded her and posted it to social media. So I know she alone.
What do you think her intentions is?
Why? I don't know, but I tell you, say, when we see the first video.
From the outside looking in, what would you think?
Whose intention? The woman who did the video? Nadine. I think her intention was really to clean up the place because she see what going on. Because she must know, say, or maybe she thought that they was going to close down Alice and not close her down and close down the whole thing. Right? Yeah.
Because it's a cascade in effect.
Yeah. It didn't work that way. It backfired. Everybody had to go. Everybody had to go.
We know we can't get, you know, I don't even know how long this place rebound.
Them say it should be up and running by December, you know.
Christmas.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, say if me there Jamaica and it's up and running, I'm out there. Because I really want to go out there go see. I actually want to see what new changes were put in place. Right. I want to see if them actually put up decent bathroom, not just some little shock up something, and it's properly divided like male side, female side with all the proper stuff in there. And if it's being kept clean and these kind of things. I want to go out there go see for myself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but me not write off none of my people, them, man. Things happen and we make mistakes, and that's life, you know. As long as we can own the mistake and admit so we did something wrong and do the work to get better, then I'm all about that. She never kill nobody. Well, nobody where we know of. She never kill nobody where we know of. So she probably get a whole heap of people dysentery and them thing they do. You go home and shit up the place and I wonder why you do up the place. So after you may not eat nothing for their uncle like crab me they get from the lady. And two roast card. Yeah. All right, brother.
I mean, respect. I like the commentary and the insight and the expression, your personal expression, experience them with it.
Manners and respect, my brother.
A similarity, even though it's a solo host show. I draw a comparison to. It makes sometimes I listen to him. It's all I listen to Alan Magnus and Dorian.
Oh, I don't
type of edutainment type of insight there.
Seeing, and I don't know who those are, so I might have to go look them up.
You don't know what Alan Magnus are doing?
No, I never.
Dorian Samuels?
No.
Yes.
No, me serious. Never even heard those names before.
Yeah, man, great legend in a talk show radio, morning talk show radio upon RJR.
No, don't know. Remember, I leave Jamaica from a little picnic, so although, I go back and forth all the time, but some things pass me,
Yeah.
Well, man, as I respect to you, same way, my brother.
I'm big up the armed security them and I feel as the man.
All right.
Because out in my Vegas belly me there, go and run it, isn't it?
All right, hold it down, sir. And be safe out there, yes?
Noble Blacks.
All right, Noble Blacks, big up yourself and big up all the security them out there in the field, keeping things secured, holding it down. All right, sir? Manners. All right. There's another one I wanted to share this morning. She died, didn't she? Yeah, some things I don't know. And I told you all before, I'm not somebody that's going to be like, you know how I catch people enough time? Go up to somebody and say, you don't remember me? You don't remember me from around and so and they're like, yes, remember how long me know say you don't know me, you don't know me from nowhere. But people do that all the time. So when people are like, you don't know so and so and so and so. No, I don't. If I don't, I'm gonna say I don't. Me not gonna sit down up here and talk about, yeah man, me know them good. And next thing you ask me something about them and I can't answer. So you go away thinking that boy they lie about him. No, him not know who No, if I don't know me, I tell you say I don't know. You can educate me and tell me who they are, and then from that point on, I will be in the know. But until then, if I don't know, I just don't know. Not true? That's how I have to deal with the thing. I don't know if y'all saw this right here. This woman. You see when people bother you on road at England, where they are going, so Yo, this video was so funny to me. I can't find the first part of this video to show y'all. This woman come out, right? So this is the UK. Jamaicans going on bad in the UK. This woman come out. Hold on there. Just Christ. This woman comes out with a bullhorn. I don't know what a bullhorn is. The big phone where them use on track and field, and the next athletes to run next race is 100-meter race will be starting in 5 minutes. Please report to. Our people use it for a bullhorn. She come out with a bullhorn and cuss the woman. Y'all seen the video? Cussing the woman in the store, call her all kind of name. Loudspeaker. I know that we really call loudspeaker still, but yeah, she did antagonize the lady. And the lady not really say too much or nothing to her. She just make she go on and she say what she have to say. You could hear that British accent I tell you all about that has the Jamaican in it. And she was like, I have all my clocks in it. I'm out here in my clocks and you can't do nothing about it. And you this is that, and you big, fat, ugly, this, that, and the other. The lady, I look on her now. Lady not say a word to her. So a woman come out cool, calm, and collected. I'm telling about Jamaican people. The girl that was cursing her had somewhat of a Jamaican mix in to her British, which tells me that she probably ain't really Jamaican. She's associated closely with Jamaican or something like that. The woman who broke the bottle is Jamaican because be a patwa come out of she. And I told you this about all Jamaicans already. If I'm lying, I'm flying. There are different species of people. For whoever is here this morning that's not a Jamaican, if you don't know this, Just know this now. They are a different species of people. Them we go on calm and cool and collected and nice when you violate them. But the next thing that's coming after the violate, that's why I'm gonna play with my people. I don't, unless because just like how me can chip off, I know they're the same way. And when them chip off on you, it's not gonna be funny anymore. See? So this is the second video after she put down the bullhorn. The woman come out of the store, and the woman stand up there about to go about her business, and this woman put down the bullhorn and decides that now she wants to confront, now she wants to confront the woman. So see her here, confront the woman. Them new phone here.
Fight me, come on. How dare you call me black and ugly? Have you seen the state of you?
Come and move. Come and move. Move away from me. Come and move. Come and move. Come and move me from in front of me. Come and move me from in front of me. Stop it. One of them should have a stand up.
I forgot you. She said, "How dare you call me black and ugly? Have you seen this? I've seen the state of you." Move right in front of me. Move right in front of me. Notice how she stepped past her and broke the buckle, you know. She not lick her, you know. She not touch her, you know. All right. Hey, she broke buckle before. She broke buckle to fight before. You know how me know? That buckle broke perfectly. I tried that one time and get cut. That buckle that broke perfectly. When the buckle broke, it had a long, short. The buckle had a long, sharp thing that stick out of the back. You hear woman say, "Move from in front of me. Move and go from in front of me." No, come on. Fight me. Come on. Come. Fight me. She not like her. She not into no push with you. She step around her. She see the curb. I talk. You are talking up. I tell people this all the time. While you there talking, and you talk all the tough talk there, them actually a size up how to end you. Right? Them size up how to funeral you. Them a size up how to send you to the maker. So she was there all along looking at the sidewalk. And she said, "You know, me have this Heineken buckle in my bag. And the sidewalk right there. So you know how the sidewalk curb look right at the edge? So I can crack it pan right. That's all, and it will break perfectly. I gotta keep on a talk. Come on, fight me then. Come on, fight me. You ain't gonna fight me. Fight." She said, "All right." She just step around her neatly, draw out the Heineken buckle, broke it, and it broke perfectly. You saw it long. The funny part about that video there, you didn't realize. You see how fast she left. You know when the video ends on TikTok and they go boom, boom. She left with the sound of the. She left with the sound of the video. She reached way down the block. Probably and the lady doesn't say a word. She left way down the block. But I said, "Take with yourself, my friend, because you was about to lose a kidney or two or something." Yeah, left people alone here. Them not normal. Make sure when you in the company of Jamaicans, you either keep it light or keep it stepping. Keep it light or keep it moving.
How dare you call me black and ugly? Have you seen the state of you?
Mommy don't look like she can't fight nobody neither.
Come and move. Move away from me. Come and move. Come and move.
Move away from in front of me.
Come and move me.
Size her up. Watch her. So she'll look.
Come and move me from in front of me.
Watch her now. You see how it broke perfect? All right. She broke buckle and fight before. One. Don't be. Yo, I could go through my IG for videos we supposed to discuss. I laugh to death because there's so many of them on there that we never get around to. I just thought I'd share that one with you this morning. Bounty Killer is in the UK officially now. Lee Sparta, shout out to Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee is one of my favorite artists. Y'all know that I said this before and I'll say it again. The FLA and the law enforcement in Jamaica, they kind of cornered Tommy Lee into a prison sentence, really and truly. They did. And you know the whole situation with the FLA in Jamaica, they pick and choose who they give a permit to carry a concealed weapon to protect yourself, right? So Tommy Lee, who had to go do a couple of years because he got caught with a gun. The man thought his life was in danger. He came on stage with Mr. Winford Williams and said it. He said, right now, I'm paranoid. Right now, I'm in a no wagwan. Right now, I don't know if they're trying to hurt me, and I didn't do anything to them. And if you go back and look at that interview, you know when somebody looked frustrated and depressed and scared at the same time, that was him. So I wasn't surprised that he was carrying a gun. I would rather be caught with it and didn't need it than to be caught without it, and it could have saved my life, and it didn't, kind of mentality. So they railroaded him to prison. But you know, my thing is about redemption as well. So the lows go low, so the highs go really high. Tommy Lee Sparta right now is getting ready to fly out of Jamaica to start his European tour. Now, European tour, we talked about this before. Some people fly out of Jamaica, they do 2 clubs somewhere in Europe and fly back to Jamaica and said they went on a European tour. That's not Tommy Lee's case. This is his European tour dates. All the tour dates right there, so. And he's getting ready to leave soon. He'll be in, this is his October, November, 2 months European tour. He'll be in multiple places in Germany. Stuttgart, I've been there. Munich, I've been there. Bremen, I've been there. And then he's off to Italy. Bologna, Italy. Then he is off to Belgium. Then he's back in Italy. Then he is back in Netherlands for 2-3 more dates. Then he's back in Berlin, Germany. Then he is in France, and then he is in Lyon, France, and then he is in another location in France. So I love to see something like this, because when you go from a prison cell and them locking off all his shows and stopping his income and all this. Remember Tommy Lee spoke about that? He was like, they won't even, they take on my papers to travel. They wouldn't allow me to perform because they told all the promoters, don't book him, because if you book him, we'll close down the show. And he was like, if I'm guilty of something, carry me to court, make it come out in court, convict me, let me do my time, but I'm not guilty of anything, and they don't have nothing on me. Them just press me, I guess because his image, and he said Uncle Demon, and you know, so Jamaica is about, all when we kill you, go on, them I say, you have to push that guy on the cross kind of thing, and he wasn't that. So they thought he was bringing in devil agenda, and he was somebody they had to get rid of. Anyway, they railroaded him into prison, but he's now out and he's been doing fabulous things since. And then comes the European tour. So big up to Tommy Lee for that. But the boss, because this is one of his grandchildren, Tommy Lee come through Vibes Cartel thing, Vibes Cartel through Bounty Killer thing, Bounty Killer. Y'all got to understand the lineage, right? Bounty Killer now is officially in the UK. That's Bounty and Baby Sham right there. From you see them red phone box there, you kind of have an idea. Bounty and Baby Sham are in the UK currently. Bounty touched down yesterday. The man I got through the airport like him our vengeance. Watch Bounty under that. Fit and ready, you know. I like it. For all the copyright infringements, watch your step. I'm landing in the UK. That's that step that says I am coming back for everything. Where they left round here, so for me. And I'm absolutely sure that his audience is ready to receive him. See? Because dancehall in the UK and party in the UK is very different from party in other places. They really get into it. Them get into the culture. They preserve the artists them. So people like Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, and these man where nowadays youth are talk about old people them there. A young boy time now. Not in the UK. In the UK, these are the legends. These are the legends. So when them touch down, it's a big deal. So yeah, I'm glad to see Bounty out there at it again. And back in the UK, like we said. How the man step through airport. Departure. Under the rope them. And then him land. Traveling lightly to IC. Because we are going to shop in the foreign. We don't need to bring too much or nothing. We're going to make money. And then we're going to shopping. We're going to make money and we're going to shop. So we don't need to bring no big bag or nothing. Whole heap of clothes and all that. Yeah, I love to see that. All right. With that said, Bounty Killer touched down in the UK after 15 years. More power to him. What we did this morning? Jamaica star Russian couple hopes to uplift Central Kingston. I have a message for these people, but not only do I have a message for them, I think Jamaican people have a message for these people. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But let's get to Wayne Marshall Order of Distinction. I don't know if you know about that. So Wayne Marshall got awarded the Order of Distinction. Now, when I first saw it, I said to myself, what is the Order of Distinction about? And how come Wayne Marshall is getting an Order of Distinction? Because in my mind, Order of Distinction sounds like some big high award that you did something grand in order to achieve, right? So I went and looked it up. And I got it out of the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Office of the Prime Minister of Jamaica, opm.gov.jm, official. Meaning of the Order of Distinction is, the Order of Distinction has 2 ranks, namely Commander and Officer. The order may be conferred upon any citizen of Jamaica who renders outstanding and important services to Jamaica, and upon any distinguished citizen of the country other than Jamaica. A person who, Jamaican or Jamaica, a person who is an honorary member. So may I say, Mr. Vegas came out and said, Bounty Killer, I don't know, so Bounty and Mr. Vegas was going back and forth. But Vegas said, in all fairness, let me see.
When you don't give Wayne Marshall over the boss, we run alliance. People are not fool brethren, people are not idiot brethren. When I step on Wayne Marshall, for uplift nobody or for put nobody up there. But if you not go get into the entertainment industry, and I say Wayne Marshall an icon, Egyptian an icon, Daddy Screw an icon, Terror Fabulous an icon. None of you, if you go find Terror Fabulous and dress him up and give him OD, Nadine Solar and them icon. Me don't even know if Tanya Stevens get it yet. One I go say because Tanya Stevens they on internet attack. Where crime must she commit? Well, because she speak against the government. So I don't give the OD when you don't give Wayne Marshall over the boss.
Vicky said,
alliance. Is the people them in a power decide say them are going to bestow on you that honor. We not step on Wayne Marshall to uplift ourselves. But when you talk about an order of distinction in a field where other artists are, where we said deserve to get it before Wayne Marshall, that I not step on Wayne Marshall, brother.
Fuck.
Egyptian are on a charity. Egyptian are on a charity. Egyptian have sung we go goal. Wayne Marshall have no song we go goal. Egyptian have songs and catalog bigger than Wayne Marshall catalog. Bigger than Assassin catalog.
That's
Assassin and Wayne Marshall get OD. All Egyptian they get OD. Is the people them were in a power decide say them are going to bestow on you that honor. If OD are something where based on your contribution to the culture, to the society, to whatever. Outstanding achievement. It's not voting thing where people are talking about you have to vote for people. It's no voting thing.
King Biggs.
People them were in a power decide say them are going to bestow on you that honor. Because if they make a cargo OD, one of the ask the question say, where cargo do forget OD?
That. Right.
We go sit here and lie people. Cargo have more hit song than Wayne Marshall.
No, sell out my friend them. That alone. Facts.
Nesbeth, My Dream, bigger than Wayne Marshall song them. Wayne Marshall don't have no song bigger than My Dream.
If my dream is my dream.
My Dream. Facts.
Facts. Him never.
Me don't know if Nadine Sutherland them get it yet. Terror Fabulous where they says have sick or whatever. Terror Fabulous get our OD and daddy screw them. Because if they make a cargo OD, one of the questions say, what cargo do forget OD?
True.
You don't need to come tell the public what you have Pambini and Bounty. I make you stop speculate and then forget it and make it look away when you don't give Wayne Marshall over the boss will run alliance. People are not fool, Virgin. People are not idiot, Virgin. When I step on Wayne Marshall, for uplift nobody or for put nobody up there. But if you never get into the entertainment industry and I say Wayne Marshall an icon, Egyptian an icon. Well, Spice get OD. Spice a family woman. Spice always have a picking them around her. I take care of picking them. Spice get OD now. Give her no. Give her no. Give Spice no. Give to Spice no. Spice get OD right now. Right now. And make we know what Beanie and Bunty do. If you're not giving Beanie and Bunty OD, if them not have no form of illegal ring around or illegal activity with them mix up in a Bunty give them OD now. I want to give Wayne man.
Bounty have the Bounty Foundation. You know, see Bounty himself out the road, a paint wall and fix up hospital, KPH, and donate and taking donations for things they need and delivering these things to people. That's Bounty over the years have become quite the philanthropist as well. And out of Bounty, see, someone don't even know why people keep on saying killer in a different league. Out of Bounty Killer came multiple millionaires. When one man can dedicate himself so much to giving back and to elevating that he turned so many into superstars and multiple millionaires. Here Vicky said my boy obsessed with Bounty Killer. Well, either way, he's not saying anything hateful, so he never said Bounty don't deserve it. He's actually saying that if you know how the dancehall thing break down, you have alliance. You have different crews, right? You have Gaza, you have Gully, you have Vendetta, you have whoever. You have alliance. Alliance, out of the alliance crew, you have people like Busy Signal in the Rotted. Busy Signal would have get a OD at this point if it was about the music and what the music has done. Busy Signal, okay. So in Alliance, you have Busy Signal, you have I think Bling Dog, you have Bounty Killer. Vibes Cartel used to be a part of Alliance till he broke away and formed his own empire, which then turned into Gaza. And then you have, so it's out of that movement Wayne Marshall came. So what Mr. Vegas is saying is, how could you give like one of the students and not the teacher when the student has not achieved anything close to what the teacher has achieved? You know what I'm saying? Now we look at it like this. Some people are gonna say a bad man on a bad man, the man get the biggest distinguished awards. I said this the other day, right? I said the other day, I noticed that some people, them used to like me comments when me comment on them things, and it was like a rapport kind of thing going on until they discovered certain things that I had said about their leader. Then I started seeing pictures popping up of like, let me not bite my tongue and talk. I start seeing pictures that pop up of Wayne Marshall and Tommy, his wife. Shout out to Tommy. Tommy, good woman, same way. For all I know, right? But Jamaica is a kind of place like, but I started seeing picture of them with like the Holnesses, like Andrew Holness and Feme wife at these private shindigs, somebody's backyard birthday party and something like that. Now, in order to be, you know, Andrew Wallace not gonna just show up at anybody place or anybody birthday party and come celebrate with we and this and that. You have to be like in the in crowd. So they were obviously ushered into the in crowd, right? All right. After that, no matter where me put Pandam and their work, Wayne will not like it no more. Him nah hit thumbs up on it no more. Him skip over everything when we say, when we say all that. Just if I'm out here telling the people I'm ashamed, or I don't like how they're doing how they're managing the crime situation in Jamaica. The homeless administration has failed miserably in that area. If we start talk about how come them give us these big multi-million-dollar wage raises, but yet still, let me go do the maths. I'm gonna come back and find out say minimum wage was like 50, 60 US dollars a week, and them give them a $20 raise. It's still under $100 for 40 hours of work per week while they give themselves. You know, you start pointing these things out. So how much $1 million worth of US dollars worth of chicken back is being imported into Jamaica? Like I said, Jamaican chicken, them don't have no back. And we don't have no farmer we can farm chicken. When I started saying these things, I realized that brother man stop saying nothing back. He would at least put some emoji and laugh and then say a couple of words and stuff. Nothing after that. So I said, oh, so this is what it is, right? So you say something about the people who they and the party that they side with, and then they have to disassociate themselves from you in any way or whatever. Cargo him, I didn't save his video, I don't think, but Cargo pretty much said yesterday, Lord Jesus, you know Cargo stay already. Him said everybody has said how Wayne Marshall, like how Wayne Marshall get that award. But let me tell you what. Cargo said because Wayne Marshall are the only black man around here we managed to lock down a Chinese and stamp how much picnic in our belly. The man said about 17 picnic and counting. Now, me know them not have 17 picnic and counting, but they do have quite a few. They have their brood, right? And this is nothing about their relationship. It just speaks louder to Jamaica society on a whole, right? You're the little ugly black boy in the corner until you marry a Russian woman. She's tall, blonde hair, blue-eyed, slim, slender, looking like she's supposed to be, and in a fidem mind. And then, or if she is of another persuasion, then it's a whole different look. Wayne Marshall himself didn't come from poverty. You know, back in the day, I was doing some research. Him didn't come from poverty. Vicky said, Wayne need to give it back. If the right thing where Wayne should have do when Wayne take the award, Wayne should have said, this award right here, and I respect and I honor this, and I respect you fully for selecting me to receive this award. But this right here, so this is for Bounty Killer. This award right here, so because without Bounty Killer, there would be no choo-choo-choo, no Wayne Marshall. And that Wayne should have do. If Wayne did do that, then everybody would have been like, because at least him know. But Wayne taking award, and he said thank you like he did something to earn it. And, and everybody's saying it's because of who he's with. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo.
Yeah, family. What go on?
Oh, yeah, go on with the brother. One question more. He's a man who love music.
Mm-hmm.
Love music. Good too.
See it.
One question me ask. I'm going to watch the chat. I'm going to watch the chat.
All right.
Then instead of giving Marshall OD for music contribution, before we reach our music contribution, I want the people then type 5 Wayne Marshall song in our chat. Just that's all. Just 5 Wayne Marshall song in our chat.
In the chat.
Let me see.
All right.
That's all. If they can do that, they deserve it.
All right.
No one else left it at that.
All right, sir.
That's
manners and respect, sir. They're gonna watch the chat too, because I wasn't gonna say that. They're gonna watch the chat too. Give me 3, him say 5. Give me 3 Wayne Marshall song that is burning up the place and will forever be in your mind. Right now, got 3 in the comments section. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLoTV.
King Big sent me a selector. I can't remember.
Good morning.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I'm well. One of the things that I learned is that they have to submit, each artist management team have to submit an application. So I'm not sure what was the pool that they had to choose from. So if Bounty Management and Beanie Management and other artist management team didn't submit an application, then they don't have an opportunity to win this OD. So I don't know if you found that information in your research that an application had to be submitted.
Yes, there's a lady of high esteem who is speaking about the people should go ahead and put their Professor Donald P. Hope saying the people should go ahead and put their votes where their mouth is and all this. So I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But
all right, so I'll hang up, let you finish.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Cool. So yeah, the bottom line is this. Why? The bottom line there, but is this. If they really wanted to give out an order of distinction, that order of distinction could have came from a high, well-considered, well-thought out, and actually really applied to the person who got it. The only thing we know Wayne Marshall for is choo-choo-choo. That's it. And then we know Wayne for... and then I know Wayne for being married to Tommy Chin. And that's it. Right? And even so, I mean, let's be truthful. Okay, so let's get into this article then. University of the West Indies professor has now joined the call for Beanie Man and Bounty Killer to be awarded Order of Distinction. Listen to me. Lord, I pray come out recently, Grace Tennant. And I bet you if me ask if you sing it in front of me, you can't sing the song. But yeah, if Bounty or Beanie got this Order of Distinction, nobody would question why. You see what I'm saying? No, and again, like Mr. Vega said, this is no disrespect to Wayne Marshall. That true, that was very powerful. And just that alone, back in the day. But Professor of Culture, Gender and Society at the University of the West Indies, Professor Donna P. Hope, has joined her dancehall compatriots, Patrick Roberts, in calling for Bounty Killer and Beanie Man to be bestowed with the Order of Distinction as well. Bounty Killer, with his pedigree and the many artists that he has brought forward, I think he is long deserving of an award like this. Him and Beanie Man, I think they brought dancehall to the forefront, and they still continue to do so up till today. Hope, also known as the Doctor, said in an interview with The Star, her comments came on the heels of the furor following Wayne Marshall's Order of Distinction Award at the National Honors and Awards ceremony on National Heroes Day. Prior to that, and after receiving the award, many people have been arguing that the Glory to God singer has been unfairly given the award. Now, whilst dancehall elders, including his mentor, Bounty Killer, who groomed him for the business through the Alliance movement, were left out. But according to the dancehall doctor, fans of the artist who are unhappy that the duo has not been given national accolades, they should put pen and paper and cast nominations for those men. I've been seeking this conversation online and everywhere, almost as if people are campaigning against Wayne Marshall. But my question is this: who are they campaigning for? Now, let me say it again. We're not campaigning against Wayne. We cannot take away his award. It is already given and received. What we are saying is a prestigious award like that should actually match the person who it goes to with the work, the body of work to prove. When it's given to somebody, you shouldn't have to guess. When get the award for? Just like Mr. Vega said, if Cargo did get the award, the whole award would have been like Order of Distinction. Cargo? What did I miss? When get the award? Somebody clue me in. Maybe there's something I missed. What did he get that award for? That's what we would have been saying. But I'll tell you what. Even now, given who, and I'm not gonna bite my tongue and say it, even now, given who Wayne is with, him wife, some people will look at her and measure him through her and his worth through her, and then they will say, y'all just haters. Why don't y'all go look for something else to do? Them wouldn't even look and say, you know, sir, the fact that you ask the audience to come up with 3 songs from Wayne Marshall that will forever stand out and are hitting and have had tremendous impact across the genre, and barely anybody can do it. King Big said me a DJ. I am a DJ, selector, and I can pull up 2. That's to show you. There shouldn't be a question as to why this person was given this award. So it's not a fight against Wayne. It is validating the award itself. Because if we not turn the award in our award where just anybody can get it because 2 politicians like you and who is in power now likes you, then that award will soon lose its power, its value, then the essence of the award then, right? According to Dancehall Doctor, fans of the artist are unhappy that the duo has not been given national accolades, which is Bounty and Beanie. Perhaps for the next round of nominations, persons can put out a call for who they want to see. This means that people will have to make a decision on their teams to put their pen and paper to work and do the work, she added. Now, each year, between January and March, Jamaicans are invited to submit. See, these are things we don't even know. Each year, Jamaicans are invited to submit nominations for the possible selection of persons to be considered for the conferment of National Civil Honors and Awards in accordance with the provision of the National Honors and Awards Act and regulations for appointments to and promotions within the orders of the Societies of Honor. Long story short, each year you can put in something that says, I want Bounty to get it, I want Beanie to get it, I want Cartel to get it, I want whoever you choose. You can put in your nomination, and that's between January and March. Where you put that in, we'll have to go find out. The national awards are determined by the Chancery of the Order of the Societies of Honor and includes the Order of Merit, the Order of Jamaica, and the Order of Distinction in the rank of Commander, CD, and in the rank of Officer, OD. There are also awards of the Badge of Honor for gallantry, for meritorious service, and for long and faithful service as well. Woman work at the hospital as a nurse for the last 45 years. She show up almost every day. She never sick yet. All these things. She watch how much baby born. She see how much people. She'll end up getting one of those awards. Saw a firefighter who passed away on the job, in the line of duty, which means he was fighting a fire somewhere and died in it. His father, who is also a senior firefighter, came forward and got his award for him. That would be probably under gallantry, right? That kind of stuff. Them the kind of something you can't explain how the award went to that person. But I'm seriously asking, how did Wayne get this award? According to the Star, Professor Hope also noted that while she was not sure of the criteria for the selection process, she a professor and she not sure. While she's not sure about the criteria for the selection process, she believes that Wayne Marshall's catalog must have been fit enough to warrant that award. So, if she says his catalog must have been fit enough to warrant that award, may I ask you know, what catalog? Because if we're going to talk about catalog, you're going to have to talk about Bounty Killer. If you're going, and if you put Wayne Marshall and Bounty Killer in the same sentence, when you are talking about catalog, then you need to not talk. If you're going to talk catalog, you're going to have, you can't say catalog and don't say Beanie Man. Beanie Man, I think are the only DJ who did it for 30-something years now and still young. Beanie there from him, yeah, their knee, literally. Been coming up with big songs from him was a little picnic till now. So if you put these people, when you mention catalog, you can't mention catalog and put Wayne with the, me not understand it. So what I'm getting from this is that, no offense to you, Wayne, but I think you got the OD because of who wifey is and who uno know. I heard that Wayne Marshall's father was also a successful man in construction or something like that. I don't know. And I don't want to sit here and act like I do know, but he was somebody. And them did live uptown close to other people who were somebodies. So he didn't know if somebodies from him did little anyway and these kind of things. It's not a ghetto youth to come from down a town and run a zinc fence lane and these things. He made his way down there, but it wasn't there where he came from. So already he was a step above the rest, right? And then chosen, Missy Bram says it's agriculture. All right. And then chosen by the elite to be a part of the in crowd. And that's what I think it is. So again, when I look at the Order of Distinction Award and I look at it with Wayne, and somebody now, Professor is saying that it has to do with catalog, and his catalog must have stood up to whatever the criteria are. Ain't no catalog. Ain't no catalog. Can Wayne Marshall stand on a stage and rock a crowd for 1 hour straight with song after song after song after song? And that's what catalog is. That is what catalog is. Mr. Vegas can do it. Mr. Vegas can do it. Baby Sham can do it. I talk about people when me see perform live that did it. Right? Mr. Vegas can do it. I could name quite a few people who can do it. Them have a real catalog where every time you ever go around stage show yet, and say for instance, best of the best in Miami. How much 2,000 people in Bicentennial Park? That person takes the stage, and every song that come after, one after the other, the crowd reel up more and more and more with the next song, and a beer forward, and everybody I got on to sing word for word. That's catalog. That's catalog. We don't have that. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. He doesn't have that. So, in all of this, I am just happy that people from that generation, she said, the 90s to the mid 2000s, they are being highlighted. When you hear about these recipients, it is always persons who are of older generation. So like the Shabaranks them and the Daddy Uroys them get that already. So now is the time for them, the middle generation, they forget theirs, I guess. Marshall, along with Queen of Reggae, Marcia Griffiths, and reggae dancehall singer Taurus Riley were among 125 Jamaicans who were presented with national honors at King's House on National Heroes Day. Taurus Riley have a catalog. Singy have a catalog. Marcia Griffiths, that's not to be argued. Wayne Marshall, how him add up in there. Marcia Griffiths was presented with the Order of Jamaica for her significant contribution to the reggae industry locally and internationally. Her OJ... who sing Electric Slide? Who sings Electric Slide? It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Marcia Griffith. All right, then. See there? Okay. And guess what? living in America and growing up in America, right? Even the American them play that at their backyard, get together, family Thanksgivings, this, that, and barbecue, weddings, anniversaries, everything, and have the whole dance to go along with it and everything, and they all learn it. It's a staple in the culture. Just that alone. So for her contribution to the reggae industry locally and internationally, that you can't argue with that. This came almost 10 years after she was bestowed with the Order of Distinction, which she got already, which is what Wayne got now. The Commander class back in 2014. Well deserved. Can't argue with that. Wayne Marshall was presented with the accolades for his contribution to reggae music. You hear why Wayne got his? For his contribution to reggae music. Taurus Riley received his OD for his contribution to reggae music and entertainment locally and internationally. In the house, she's royal, so royal. Me can reel off whole heap of them the people they sang. And me I talk about not just new now song, but song that came out a while back and have stood the test of time and will only get bigger as time goes by. Yeah, that's what catalog is. Lion Paw, your song, LA. All right, we're not going to read no more of this. You can go over to dancehallmag.com because there's still a significant portion to this article right here. Lieutenant Stitchy, Yellowman, U-Roy, Sean Paul, Agent Sasko, Shabba Ranks. These are all dancehall artists who have received the Order of Distinction. Now, if Mr. Lieutenant Stitchy, you might be young, and if you're way young, you probably don't know, but well deserved. Yellowman goes without saying. U-Roy goes without saying. Shaggy goes without saying. Sean Paul goes without saying. Agent Sasko, yes. Yes, but I can name bigger artists too, but still, yes. I remember when Buju was locked up for them that whole decade of a period, right? And Agent Sasko, and I said it back then, I said, Agent Sasko is like keeping Buju Banton alive because there were some songs that Agent Sasko did put out where it sounded like, I may say, yo, Buju, I make music from behind bars. And then I was like, no, that's Agent Sasko, right? So Sasko has developed over the years, honed his craft, and has become a master at this. Tours extensively and is in great demand and is a proper showman from before him did name Agent Sasko when him did an assassin. If you know follow dancehall and follow a real artist. He's paid his dues and yes, he is one of them. He's a column in dancehall. I take that back. It ain't nothing. Yes, Agent Sasko. Shabba Ranks, that goes without friggin' saying. So you see what Mr. Vegas was saying? When you get this Order of Distinction, people aren't supposed to be asking, what? Where you get that for? That don't make no sense. Somebody clue me in, call me last. Right? Right. Sharon Ingram Brickhouse says people need to go and put in the application for the Order of Distinction. Reggae music and influencers, that is what we got the award for. Don't beat him out and burst his bubble. Hear what? We're not beating him out and burst his bubble. And in today's world, everybody is so sensitive that you can't even tell people the truth or have an honest conversation anymore. But if you get the award and the award doesn't fit your profile, I think the people are should be able to say, I mean, kudos to you for getting the award, but we don't think it fit your profile. That's just being honest. Or are we in the time now where we stay quiet and pretend and just go along and get along to go along? Right. Now, on the same heels of this is going to get deep Because Kaitaja Empress says, and how do we know that the others did not have an application put in for them and was simply overlooked? Good question. Good question. I don't think this should be anything where application should be put in. I think this should be something where they are selected. A panel of well-educated people on our culture will reach out and select. That means they did their damn homework. Because honestly, look, all of us might be Bounty and Beanie fan, and we have said anybody forget the award, there should have been Bounty Killer and Beanie Man first. Next, we come with Vibes Cartel, them and them the people after. Now, we might be too busy. We don't have time to sit down and be like, let me look up and see what award is going to be given in Jamaica and where we need to put application into fit. That shouldn't be left up to the people. That should be left up to a selected panel of individuals who are educated, who have their pulse is on our culture, and they won't make no damn mistakes. And them can argue with each other and say, no, man. You say what? You say Wayne? Put on 5 Wayne Marshall song right now, yes, sir. Because me say Bounty Killer, and me have 20 songs to put on right now for every 5 where you put down. So put on 5 Wayne Marshall song, let me see. And you can't do it? Okay, so we have him off the list. Good for him, but it's not theme time yet. Make him continue building catalog and do what I do. Over here, so we're focusing on Beanie Man, we're focusing on Bounty Killer, we're focusing on Vibes Cartel, we're focusing on the people that actually really made an impact locally and internationally with our craft, art, culture, music, whatever. Now it comes down to we have to go fill out application and put in, and if you like an artist, you figure put in for them, then that's a garbage ass award then. That's my take on it. That's my take on that. A Russian couple hopes to uplift Central Kingston, Jamaica. Let me go in and make comments. A Russian couple hopes to uplift Central Kingston, Jamaica. When I first saw this yesterday, I thought to myself, let me get into this and see what this is about. I hope they were able to uplift Russia before they came to Jamaica to uplift Jamaica, because them come at Jamaica big. It's not like they are of Russian descent but raised in Jamaica. Them come Jamaica big. But anyhow, Russian native Anna Korneva and her husband Alexei Sadovnivov. Don't beat me for the words pronunciations. Alexei Sadovnivov and Anna Korneva. That's the couple. They have transformed an old, dilapidated space on Rum Lane in Rose Gardens, Central Kingston, into a mini plaza, which is already gaining a whole lot of attention, according to the Jamaica Star. Now, the space once housed a broken down board dwelling, and it often went unnoticed by many because it's unattractive. But Korneva told the Jamaica Star that they want to be a part of the push for the revitalizing of downtown Kingston. And once they learned about the space, she knew that it was an ideal spot. She said that the flare-up of violence were not an issue, as their aim is to uplift and rebrand the space. But the flare-up of violence is not an issue. Okay. I wonder if it's not an issue because you don't see nobody will look like you or get killed around there. Anyhow, it's not an issue. We soon talk. We are from Moscow, so the violence didn't bother us. We didn't want to choose a standard place like Barbican or Ligony, but a downtown area. We didn't want to do waterfront, where a lot of the investors were going, so we're choosing this spot to bring business and growth to the area. We wanted to be in the middle, close to Heroes Circle and other places. There are close to 20,000 persons living here, and there are 4 high schools, So when we were doing the construction of the building, we used those persons living here to do it. Good job. According to Carneva, they were more impressed when they realized that the property dated back to the 18th century and that the house was built the same year as the Giddy House in Port Royal. Now, before I go any further, let me show you the space, what they've done to the space, so you see it, and then we'll go further. So this is the space. This is what they've done to the space, right? That's what they've done to the space. And this is the couple. And this is the couple, right? All right, we're talking real estate development in Jamaica in an area that is seen as an impoverished area, an unattractive area, and all these other things, right? The violence, not a problem. We're no business about that. Okay. It was not in good condition when we checked it. There was a board. They said it was not in good condition when we checked it. And there was a board house that we demolished. And we had our engineers check the conditions of the other parts. And a lot of work needed to be done. We spent a lot of money. But one of the things that we didn't destroy was the bricks, as they are bricks from the 18th century. So when persons come here, it will be like a museum, they said. She said when she began building the little white house, the name given to it by her neighbor, the little white house, the residents were concerned about how the project may impact their lives. When I just came here, I didn't just start renovating. We walked around, we met with members of the community as we wanted to know some of the issues that they were having and how we could help. Some persons were telling us that we could come and invest, while some were a bit skeptical. But they all are supporting the project when they see what it is that we're doing. Everyone is welcoming. I told them that it was not just about me opening a mini plaza, but it was an investment in the entire community. And now we are seeing where others are grooming up their space as well. The mini plaza sits on 3,700 square feet of land and comprises of 11 units with assigned water and electricity connections. Tenancy agreement have already been signed with 22 Jerk and Cremi. The rent is $350 US, approximately 54,000 Jamaican dollars per section. And Carneva said that they are hoping to attract other corporate offices. We want to bring tourists here and make it be a business central spot. So we are looking to have lawyers and doctors open up their offices here, juice bars. So if Digicel or Flow wants to open a small office here, then they are welcomed also. Honestly, this building is a good look for the community, as it is already bringing a lot of Upper St. Andrew people here. The Jerk place is upstairs, and at nights, the place comes alive because there is white people, live bands, and at night, let me read that over. Honestly, this building is a good look for the community, as it already is bringing a lot of Upper St. Andrew people here. The Jerk place is upstairs, and at night, the place comes alive because there is white people, live bands, and everything just have a good vibes. We building our studio, which we going to open in a month or so, and we know it a go blast off. All of this just to motivate everyone to just try a bit harder and empower themselves. Anna, I with G, man. Anna with G. All of us is like family here. Whole heap of people start come to Central Kingston because of her building. People from the place get work. and I just beer pretty girls I pass through, is what one of the Jamaican men them round at the area they chimed in to say. All right. Inga Baby 51, you on point with it. Inga Baby 51 says, yep, this is the start of the gentrification of the area. SouFlo, mark my words. Dainty D says, we are really out of many. We are one. China, no Russia. Who next? Okay, here's the thing though. Let me give you some of the comments that are being said. Many black people don't like to be called black. Angel D says, thanks for owning it, Vicky. I want to comment them I say over here. Let me go to some of the comments. Dainty D says, that's like you get a license for a medical doctor and you're a farmer. Are you going to perform medically knowing your license doesn't match? Glory to God. Okay, so that's Wayne Marshall's song. Father God, Rumlane. Veronica Gale says, Father God, Rumlane. Angel D says, okay. Vicky says, boy, me far in my mouth, oh, cause a woman, me my eye never know. And who are they going to rent it to? Ask Karen Notice. Well, they said they're going to rent it to anybody who can afford the rent. They're trying to attract major sponsors. Digicel can open their store there. Flow, whoever else can open their store there. Grace, I don't know. They will not be the last. Kaz is beautiful, educated black woman. Inga says, SouFlo, the couple. This couple is the first settlers sent in to test the waters, and more will follow them after. Then comes the gentrification of the area, right? All right. You know how I feel about some of this? I feel like we have things that other people want, and one part of me feel resentful because we don't take care of our things. You know, we piss on the wall and we do in our one corner around our back, and you know the place get dilapidated. And there are many Jamaicans who have money and ideas, but they're afraid. And fear is one of the big things that holds back a lot of them from saying, you know, let's transform that same space there. Let's transform that into something and have like a mini mall like they're doing. The first thing we have to start thinking about is, why, extortion, gunman. Wait till them find out, say you own it. Them are pre you know, and these kind of things. And I feel like these people are able to come in and they're welcomed in. Like for instance, there's a YouTuber right now. Don't remember his name, but I've seen a couple of his videos. And every video is like 100 and something K, 100 and something K. Now, I'm not watching his numbers. I'm watching what he's doing. And the video will be titled like, the most dangerous place in Jamaica. Let's take a walk through so-and-so. And him said, this is Spanish Town. And then this is the ghettos of so-and-so. And I watch these videos and I watch how these people gain access freely and how the most hardened faces become smiley. Well, yeah, man, come true, man, and everything. And then when we try do it, it's like, yo, you can't go around at them place there, you know, dog, unless you know somebody around there, you know, man, we do this to you and that to you. Hey, boy, what you do around there with camera? Yo, put on the camera, dog. Nobody know want to put no camera around your brother. So why is the reception so different? Why are we so welcoming and people are able to profit off of, while we who are there and it's ours, we can't do it. We can't even access that. But y'all willingly allow access to just about anybody. So here are some of the comments, right? I left my comment. I say I will give you all my thoughts on this in the morning on our Morning Thoughts show. Here I am giving you the thoughts. True to my word. Mavs says, extortion fees daily. You guys are very brave. A next person says, not because you feed lions doesn't mean that you are excluded from their menu Onotande, here. Our next person says, it's so sad reading these comments. Another person says, if you don't know what me know, you going back home. Because the same people on the feed will unalive in this country. 1,063 hearts to that comment. Grant them entertainment says, them good man. If them did black now, them would have definitely have a problem. Use Mr. Chin as an example. What then when done take over downtown? Nobody now in trouble them. If them did black, them would have a problem. Nisi 2019 says, white savior complex at work. We're going to bring hope to Spanish Town, or we're going to bring hope to the inner cities of central Kingston community. White savior complex at work. Don't be too quick to accept handouts. And so-called doctor went to Africa and unalived hundreds of small children and then went back home. Why don't they help the people in their own country? It's not pretty over there in Russia either. Kingston 11, Philly says, cover them, Lord. Lord, cover them. Heather Luars said, bad to bad. If them come to uplift the community, you really think nobody can violate them? Everywhere operate different. So let me ask you something. What happened to the whole heap of Jamaicans that came to uplift the community and had to run and left everything? What happened to them? Y'all under the impression that if these white people came to uplift the community, you think anybody will come uplift you just to uplift you just so? And I want these people, if they're watching, to know this. This is nothing racial, prejudicial, anything like that. I'm going to state some facts. For the simple fact that you're not concerned about the murder rate, when they're around them places are some of the most volatile places in Jamaica and close by. For the simple fact you're not even concerned when asked about the murder rate, the killing, the crime, you say, that's not no problem, man. It kind of tell me that you're not concerned because you're not affected. You see, if white people was dropping like flies around there, right? Like how black people are dropping like flies all across Jamaica, you would be highly concerned. But it's put into their head already. You think them people here don't do them research? You think they just came to Jamaica and just say, oh, this spot and I want to uplift a random Jamaican community. Listen, let's be for real, right? These people are business people. Nobody goes into business to lose. Nobody work for years, save up their money, get a bag of money and say, no, okay, me I go use this now to start my business. So me I go put it in a community where I might lose everything and lose even my life. Nobody does that. People get their money, start their business, but they start their business through research. What's a good location that I could put my business in? So we can go looking for uncharted territories. Places where there are no competitions around, close by. These are what's called smart business choices, right? We see people open businesses all the time, and within the year, before the year done, that business closed and gone. Another business is taking over that spot. They repeat the cycle in the same spot. They didn't do homework. So one of the smart things to do is, if I'm going to open up a Jamaican restaurant in the US, I wouldn't open my Jamaican restaurant in a little area with 3 more Jamaican restaurants there. Because for one, they're there longer than I've been there. They're more established in the area. They have their clientele already set up. You know, people stay about their food already, right? And then on top of that, also the competition within the area. What I would first do is go to an area where ain't nothing like that in that area. That's first, right? So nobody come act like so them people here come here with a halo around them head and come to save you They're not concerned about the violence, and the violence is our biggest concern. That concerns me. You heard what I just said? They are not concerned about the violence, and the violence is our biggest concern. Me have no other concern about Jamaica. I don't have no. Okay, wages are low. Hey, we will survive. If I even figure a country or go plant up something around a back or go link up some of our family member them and we exchange things and we get some yam from around there, so dashing banana, cocoa from around there, so go fishing, something. That's the least our problem, right? All these other issues that we complain about, we can actually live with and then eventually make better. The violence is paramount, of a paramount concern, like so, to most Jamaicans who left Jamaica a long time ago, overseas, have accomplished certain levels of life, have some money put on, and say, you know, so my dream was to go back to Jamaica and establish this and that and do this. Oh God. But them are going to look for me like an expatriate that came back, a returning resident. Him have money, you know, a long time, the boy, they are foreign, yeah. Next thing, them want to rob me, kill me. I mean, come on now. Don't act like we haven't seen many returnees murdered. Don't act like we haven't seen many returnees who came back and tried to do something murdered. Nobody said, save him. He came back to help the community. Remember the charity worker from the UK came back, built up him nice house, say, you know, this is how I'm going to live out the rest of my days. And all my expertise, I'm going to use it to uplift the youth them here, so them too can become somebody prominent in society. And so you see what them do, the man? Right? And the list goes on and on. It wasn't just him. So it strikes a nerve with me that these people are able to just slide in and go into the most volatile areas and places what we call scary and ugly and unattractive and all this. And they're like, oh, I'm here to beautify this. I am here to give you inspiration and hope. And I'm not concerned about the violence. It doesn't bother us. We're going to thrive. And at nighttime, the place comes alive. They have the jerk restaurant upstairs, and there's white people here. I was looking for them to say there was white people here, black people here, Indian people here. This is where everybody gathers, and it truly hits the out of many one people motto that is Jamaica. You would have caught me with that if that's what you had said. But when you stop at and there is white people here, it tells me you are way smarter than you're pretending to be. You did your homework. You know them not kill you down there. Or you're kind of dying off like that down there. Right? So more than likely, you're going to be the boss, general, big man, all these other names that they give. Make something go on for me, no, give me a work, no. All that. You want me wash your car, sweep up your plaza, paint the building, do something, all that, right? You came to be that overseer. You came to open up a business where you see that it's going to make a lot of profits and there's no competition around and the people ain't any wiser. I'm asking my Jamaican people though, and even though I can ask them, I already know the answer to my own question. Why? Why none of we never do it? Why none of uno never do it? And the answer to the question is, we don't treat us like we treat them. We not treat we own like we treat others. It's sad as hell, and it's our own fault. But Jamaicans, we not treat we own. When we see our brothers stepping up, when we see them, John go foreign, him there for 20 years, John come back a big man now with him family, him Lego foreign now. Him say, this is it. And the old building, an old place here, SouFLo. We need you to help me promote this, brother, because this is what we are going to do with this space and transform the area. And now we have people of all kinds around here. Remember, you know, we are Jamaican, you know, and we think that out of many one people. So it's a beauty if you see white people around here, and Indian people around here, Chinese people around here, black people around here. Everybody does a gel in a one spot, and it's peaceful and it's nice. And we have 11 stores. And all of the 11 store them rent out, you know what I'm saying? We can work with the people them. And my boy, Joe him open a store, but film store now do too good. So out of the 350 every month for him rent, him make a 290. We can't say, boy, Joe, you know, give him some extra time to go and pick up him business and all these things. I know that I go on a blouse and skirt. I know that I go on. I know that I go on. And white people are here. Yeah, okay. And soon it's gonna be like mostly white people are here. And soon it's gonna be all this right here is owned by white people right here. So come and bring your black dollars and spend them right here. Because it's going into white pockets right here, because we own all of this. Remember when we started out and nobody wanted to be here, and we started with this space right here? And then we went into this one next door because business was so booming, we had to expand. So we knock off the rest of over there. So now we've transformed a whole block, a whole street. We own this. We run this. We can't do it because our own kind won't allow us to do it. It's not that we don't have the resources to do it. Me know people will have a whole heap of money. I know people that believe in me so much that they would back my idea. We can't do it because there are grave security concerns. We sit down and we study us. We study how we think run. We study what you can do and can't do. Some people get brave, don't listen, and let bravery outweigh common sense, and it go on good for a little while, and then boom, front page news. Restaurateur killed, found in the back of his restaurant in the cooler. Throat slit, hands tied behind back. Restaurateur followed home from his place of business, peppered with gunshot as he tried to enter the gate to his residence. Because he left America and came back to Jamaica and brought his American wife, and they were doing well, and this, that, and the other. And wife runway gone back Europe somewhere. Wife runway gone back because she afraid. That's how we do us. That's how we do us. Ancestors Eyes 81 says, I give Jamaica about 50 years and there will be almost no black people there if black Jamaicans don't wake up. Another one says, if you don't know what good for you try go back to Russia here. Another one says, just ask about the two man them we call crusaders we come to build up the community and where they're at now. Remember the brother them, the two man them, and people were saying them probably didn't molest after the little picnic them. That's why somebody killed them. And I did a follow-up to that story because I did the original. For those of you who missed the follow-up to that story, one of those men was actually both of them, but one had lived in Jamaica with his wife for many years. And he has put up over 100 and something houses out of charitable events that he himself sourced the finances for. Now, this is somebody, when me I gonna say, I don't give a damn about your skin, my brother. Because, I mean, what more can somebody do to tell you that I just want to see better for this island because I want to live here too? But you saw how it ended, right? So the people who are saying, if y'all know what's good for y'all better pay attention, because Jamaica is that beautiful place that will play some nice reggae music and rock you to sleep, and then BOW! Fuck. Didn't see that coming, right? Somebody said, because you feed lions, don't think you're not on their menu or you can't be a part of their menu. But we're not scared them. We look at it differently. I look at it differently. I look at it like this should have been an opportunity for us, for ours. And it didn't have to be black. Didn't have to be black. I'm sorry, but not sorry. But in my time growing up in Jamaica, I go to Knox Prep and Knox College, there was all kinds of Jamaicans around me. Honestly, I didn't know about racism and stuff until I actually started getting older and living in the US, right? That's when the division of by race came. Jamaica has always been more a division by class, and I've said that before. Me and my Indian friend them were used to broke just like we. Same thing. Chinese friend them, same thing. White friend them, same thing. So it wasn't a color thing. That's why I'm saying I'm not turning this into no color thing. They just so happen to be Europeans. They're from Russia and they're white people. Why could this not have been an opportunity for Jamaicans, by Jamaicans, brought forth by Jamaicans, built by Jamaicans, supported by Jamaicans, money stay in a Jamaica for Jamaicans, and everybody else can come support and put their money in it and enjoy it and then go. It bothers me. It bothers me. And I feel a kind of way about it. I feel like and I'm not hating on them. So the Russian couple, Anna and Alexei, I'm not hating on you guys. I'm just saying, look around you. Okay? What I want you to do, I don't know who you walked around and spoke to, but what I want you to do is really go around and talk to the people them. Look around you. And then again, you know what? Goes back to the whole Wayne Marshall thing and his wife, and then the color thing, and the scheme, because Jamaica is like that too, where light is right. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Own it. Own it. Light is right. Own it. You're black, you're wrong. The blacker you are, you're black like sin. You're evil. The lighter you are, you must be telling the truth. The lighter you are, you must have money, or you come from money. Is this perception off? So back to that again. Somebody said they'll be fine. Hence the bleaching, BM. That's something that's been beat into our subconscious. Nobody said get up and go bleach your skin, because once you bleach your skin, you think so you look better. No, it was done through a systematic oppression that was different without saying those words, where you were constantly reminded that anything lighter is better. Constantly reminded that, oh, if you have this texture of hair, this color eyes, and this skin color, then you will be treated better. And you will be more respected and more cared for, more loved, more adored, more all of the things that every human crave. You will just get more of that. You could be a damn serial killer in Jamaica and the wickedest man. If you white, it's going to be hard as hell for them to catch on. There was a guy that was wanted, a serial sex offender, serial predator. Here comes the perm here thing too. Yes, live through Erica TV. There was a serial predator. I just did a video on that a couple months ago. That serial predator was hiding out in Jamaica for how long? He's a tall white man. Nobody knew or suspected anything of him. You know how we look and we say to each other, when you see strange face in a community, when you go tell police or tell somebody or talk to each other and figure out who that. Well, if you see a strange white man in your community, you don't normally say nothing. You just like, oh wow, he must love Jamaica so much. He came to spend some of his money with us and live amongst us. We must be some really nice people. You validate yourself higher because they chose to come closer to you. If you see black people coming in your community, you don't care how much money I have, how successful I am, whatever I am, I would am there. Where am I do round here? You don't know him? Me don't know him. But we can find out how. You understand? Right. Why y'all do that? I saw the phone ringing for the longest, and I was trying to finish what I was saying so I could answer the phone, and the person hung up soon as I answered. All right. Hi.
Hello?
Hi. Oh. Horrible feedback.
Oh. Are you hearing me better?
Yes, loud and clear. No.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning,
Ras Jada
family.
here.
Ras Jada, how you doing?
I'm good. So I called to give you a little down low of what is happening downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So there is what is called a project or a movement. Really, it is what is called Rebirth of Kingston Vision 2030.
Rebirth of Kingston Vision 2030.
Hello?
Yeah, you there? Come on, man. This did not sound good, you know. This sound good already.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, hearing you now.
Yes. So there's this Vision 2030 Rebirth of Kingston that's happening downtown.
Right.
And what they are doing is that they are getting rid of the poor people or the smaller people that had properties in downtown Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of who that they can pay to leave, such as persons whose titles are in order, they have been doing that. For those of who are not in order, they just sum up something, cup something as we would say, and take it away.
Right.
There are persons who have been there, some families that have been there that are not leaving. And those are like the Vendries, the Isaacs, the Thwaites, the Bernards, and even Peter Champagne has his office right at the corner of Law Street and John's Lane. Yes, the big lawyer Peter Champagne. A lot of persons have been moved out already, and a lot of persons' properties are being taken away. Me get caught up in it, or my family property get caught up in it, because my granduncle property is right beside Ronnie Thwaites' office. Yes, the lawyer and politician or ex-politician Ronnie Thwaites.
Mm-hmm.
And how my property got mixed up and get taken away is that Donald Bernard of 58 Law Street was my family lawyer. And my granduncle started to get senile, and the lawyer had my granduncle's title. And what he started to sell, as a matter of fact, he sold the property to 3 different persons, and he got caught in a lot of fraud, just like that woman who stole Movado Place. So he ended up going to prison.
Messi Masado.
Yes, like Messi Masado. So Donald Bernard ended up going to prison for fraud. But his building, his office is still standing and not moving because apparently it is still in the family. All right, so with my property, I started to work on it. I started tracing it. And when I got to the bottom of it, who is now the owner of my property, it is the Issas, and their office is in the Turks and Caicos. Now, me don't have money to fight the Issas.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, the Issas is the head of the development of the rebirth of Kingston, of downtown Kingston. Wow. Remember, Vision 2030.
Mm-hmm.
If you are anybody on this platform is able to go into downtown Kingston, there are a lot of new buildings coming up or renovation of buildings coming up. And also there is the Rock Hotel, and there is some other places that have started to be built on the waterfront. There's massive apartments on the waterfront as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this Russian couple coming there is just one of the persons, the people them who going to be there, because they're wiping out all of the smaller people that were downtown and bringing in the new people who can afford to come in.
So it's like the gentrification thing then?
Yes, it is.
And some thieving stuff are going too.
Yes, whole heap of thieving stuff are going. And I know this because I have experienced it. As I tell you, when me get my lawyers and trace all the stealing of my property, when the stumbling block when me reach up on is to find out that the so-called owner now of my property is in the Turks and Caicos Island.
Wow. What the? Yeah.
And they are involved with the Isas. Now, me not have money to fight the Isas, the Jews them. As a matter of fact, the other thing I wanted to tell you, the Sam Isaac's funeral parlor is on George's Lane, if I'm not incorrect, George's Lane, and they have been there for years. And them are one of the best business down that side there, because remember, said there's always war out that side.
Right.
So these Russians, they are not the first, but maybe they are the ones that are just coming to the forefront
first.
But so if you can look, it's the Jews, the Russians, the Chinese, the Syrians, all of them did it, and all of them are take over.
Something right. You see why I said something about this just never sit right with me still, because that's why I had to come say something. You know, something about this just didn't sit right with me, but now I'm learning no more. That's why I love that platform now. Rash Jada, thank you. I appreciate you for putting us on, for giving us a deeper insight, understanding to what is actually really taking place from a first person perspective too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ja.
All right, bless up and big up. Brammy, yeah. King Biggs, Vicky Victory. I love you, baby.
Manners.
All right, manners I respect every time.
Yeah. Okay. So, like I was saying, right? You know, sit right in my spirit, and I feel it, and I see it, and now, like, we are so is under a pretense thing. Yeah. And we're here to uplift you. And we're here to give you hope and inspiration. You know, that's very concerning. Funeral parlor in those areas, volatile area, war always are gone, people always are dead. Business will be booming. Remember, I said nobody goes into business to lose. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, SouFLo. How are you?
I'm good, family. You're not coming through too clear, though.
Okay, I didn't get. I am listening to this lady.
No, I'm telling you that you're not coming through too clearly. We can't really hear you, so I don't know if you have us on speaker or Bluetooth. Those things normally make the call clearer.
Yeah, my Bluetooth. Can you hear me?
No.
All right, I will call you on my house.
All right.
Thank you.
Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, family.
Good morning to you and the family.
Yes,
I'm calling to thank you for sharing your perspective. I don't know if these people can't realize that we could smell the deception in their words, whether it's audio or whether it's written. The deception
just seeps out. And now it's like they're acting like they're offering us lemonade to quench our thirst. But the lemonade is laced with arsenic. We see the agenda, we smell it. And like you said, the gentrification begins and the erasure is in, full swing. Thank you for sharing.
Manners and respect,
really
family.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you too. Thank you.
Have an awesome weekend.
All right, you too now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
SouFlo, good morning. How you doing, bro?
Good morning, family. How you doing? I'm all right, you?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm there upon the work, and I big up the professionals all the time. But if someone crane operator, so I'm big guy one shout out,
Yeah, crane operator.
Yeah, man, we are build downtown Miami, man. We are build Miami.
Them big heavy project there.
Yeah,
so
man.
Big up to all the crane.
The year, man.
The construction worker, crane operators.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah.
Sir. Yeah, me I say, I listen to you. I love your platform. I love everything you do. You inspire me. You know me I say, man. You see downtown from your youth. We are drive through downtown Jamaica. We're afraid our dog trade for our downtown.
All right.
See? Downtown Miami is a place where people come and you look on building and you take picture and thing. And, downtown Fort Lauderdale, downtown Hollywood. Anyway, downtown is always nice. So, if the people them come and I fix up downtown, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Same.
But the government have to make sure, say, poor people can afford to rent or the store them done. Poor people can be able to live in one of their apartments. Stuff like that. It is
to the benefit of Jamaica and Jamaicans.
Yes. All right. I think about it all the time and I say, boy, I love to buy what them building down the store.
Seeing.
And open a store, but I don't have no money.
Seeing.
So if the people are coming in and them can do something, make them do it, but make Jamaica have a way for can benefit from it. Can rent a store for open up a little party shop or something same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, man.
Manners. Live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Hi, SouFlo. Very pleasure to be in again.
You sound much better.
Thank you so very much. I was listening to the lady that called earlier, and it really and truly saddens me as to what is going on in Jamaica as it relates to people with their land. Now, please allow me. There is a gentleman that also has a platform that comes on Saturday that goes through the Constitution, the Jamaica Constitution, and basically tells you how through the Constitution people loses their property. In saying this also, in his program tomorrow, he's going to be divulging some very scary information as it relates to the Prime Minister's wife and stealing property.
Who is this?
This is Reason with Rattigan. It comes on Saturday. It has Buchanan.
Is this a YouTube
a couple
platform?
of other people on the platform. And weekly they dissect a section of their program and they go through the Constitution line by line and explain it to you. Now, Mr. Rattigan, he is an attorney here and a former FBI agent and has been doing a lot of investigation about crooked politicians.
That's the one that
in Jamaica. He was the first person to mention about the 6 and the other 20 local government, politicians who have been amassing wealth in the short space of time that they have been in politics.
Yeah.
But tomorrow's program is a doozy. It is going to expose the Prime Minister's wife and theft of land. And I think a lot of Jamaicans should tune in and listen to this gentleman. And his information are, because this is an FBI guy.
Right.
He currently has a minister in court right now. And I think the case came up sometime this week, but it's information that I think a lot of Jamaicans, this show, a lot of Jamaicans need to tune in as to what is going on. It's very, very scary.
Crystal G says
to think that our politicians
tomorrow
are doing this.
Okay.
So check it out. It's called Reason with Vatican. Usually it comes on around about 1 o'clock our time.
Crystal G says it'll be on at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Mr. Rattigan, Reasoning with Rattigan.
Let me tell you, all who are listening to your program right now, please tell somebody, tell the next person to listen to this.
All right.
It is scary.
Thank you.
And these people say they are in your best interest. They're just looking out for themselves.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so very much for this.
Thank you for the heads up.
You're welcome, love. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Saturday at 3 p.m., she says, me want to go here because I just did an article on this guy who was he's an FBI agent, used to be, also of Jamaican background, and it turns out to be the same person, Mr. Rattigan. He was the one, what I covered him on before. Also, he has a platform now, and he's speaking more now. That's a good thing. I want to go hear more away my cassette. This is who I covered before he did that platform stuff. He said so Andrew Holness came out and said the US and Jamaica are working together now to stop certain violence producers from overseas who are calling orders in Jamaica, calling shots in Jamaica. Hard to catch them because they're not in the island. Boom, make a phone call, things happen on the island. We have to get to these guys. Andrew, in some big meeting, came out and said, we had a meeting with, and we handed a list of names to the 3-letter people them that I don't like calling up them name too much. And he came back and said that you chat too much because that's not how the US does business. If they had a meeting with you at that level, first of all, it's hard to get that kind of meeting. And if they had a meeting with you at that level, you don't come back and tell the public, we just meet with the people them and we handed a list of names. And what are you doing? Right? It's like you're trying to give your people heads up overseas, run or stay low, don't do nothing right now because we just meet with them and we hand out a list and get a list of names or whatever. That's on that topic is what I covered him on. So I'll be there to see tomorrow. I go tune in tomorrow and figure out what this is. Remember what I always say? It baffles me because I did time in the military. And at the level that I did time in the military too, what I did in the military allows me the insight to say, well, where's the element of surprise? I'm watching them say, we're going to do a SO call state of emergency and do a ZOSO zone of special operations set up in Montego Bay, and we're gonna be there from January 1st until March 1st. I said to myself, don't you just drop in at the place strategically, spread out strategically, make everybody wonder, yo, what go on? You see them up so? Yo, me see them down so? You see that? You don't know which part them there, know them everywhere. That's in the element of surprise and how you move, right? So I couldn't understand why they kept doing that. And I was watching, let me see when January 1st come around, what gonna happen if them really are gonna do it. So said, so done. On schedule. January 1st, they're there. You're leaving March 1st. March 1st, come them pack up and leave. Oh, we're going for an extension for extra 30 days. Them come and announce it and tell everybody. I said, maybe they are doing this because they're operating somewhere else. So them I go tell them, say, I'm over here on the left while they're attacking from the right. No, they were literally telling them their every move. And I said, what could be the friggin' purpose of this? The police tell Badman, say, I'm coming Wednesday at 7 a.m. Why would you do that, police? Why would you tell gunman, say, I'll be there 7 a.m. on Monday? Because you want him to not be there when you come there. So then when they go and they're like, oh, we found these guns and this drugs, but we didn't find anybody here. 10 guns and 20 pounds of cocaine found in this location. And where's the people that got found with it? Nobody. Don't y'all notice we keep getting those? Yeah. So I've been watching this for a while and watching how them do them thing for a while. So it'll be interesting to hear what this man has to say. See if it's going to build on my suspicions becoming a reality. Because I have my suspicions, you know. But me now come out and accuse anybody, right? I need to see if this is actually a reality, if I diss them really I do. Because if this is what they're really doing, they've been doing it right before our eyes the whole entire time. And who knows. With that said, I don't want to cloud this with any more information for the morning. Let's meet up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Reasoning with Rattigan and hear what is being said. There's so much for us to talk about, man. It's Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Uplift your spirit and keep your spirit uplifted. Surround yourself with people that love you and with people that you know love you and you yourself love. If you don't have that, go stay by yourself. It's okay. Love you. All right? Be good. And remember, think about your actions before you do them, because actions have consequences. I'm not taking any more call for the morning. Actions have consequences, and karma is very real. All right? With that said, on a conscious level, have a wonderful weekend, people. And I'll catch you over the weekend. Tomorrow we will meet Reasoning with Rattigan at 3 p.m. All right? See you then. I'm out. Peace.